What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube family? It's your boy, the best Don. The ball is in your court as usual, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm happy for you guys to be here, joining me. Got something I wanted to talk about today, and that has to do with procrastination, right? Procrastination, right? How many of you guys have procrastinated on something before that stopped you or slowed you down from achieving that goal, right? How many of you have had that happen? I think we all have dealt with procrastination at some point in our lives, right? At some point we dealt with procrastination. And that's what I want to talk about, procrastination, all right? Because we all have procrastinated. So when people actually procrastinate, they do it in an effort to avoid, let's just say, an unpleasant or less desirable task that they want to avoid doing, right? So they think that if they avoid doing that task, right, it will be easier to complete the project they're working on, right? They think if they avoid it, it'll be easier to complete the project that they're working on. In essence, that's false. It slows them down, right? It slows them down. The truth behind that is that procrastination only makes you work harder to accomplish the project you are trying to complete. I'm going to repeat that, right? The truth is procrastination only makes you work harder to accomplish the project that you're trying to complete. Real talk. Now, when you procrastinate, you lose valuable time because you slow yourself down in an effort to avoid the unpleasant or less desirable task, right? You slow yourself down to avoid the unpleasant or less desirable task you wish to avoid, right? If that makes sense to you. You cause yourself to slow down on a part of the project. Let's say you're working on a project. You cause yourself to slow down on that part of the project that you could be doing a lot quicker and still do it at a high level due to the fact that you are slowing yourself down on a more desirable task of the project. You take away time, right? The fact that you're slowing yourself down on a more desirable part of that project, you take away time you will likely need to complete the less desirable task of the project. I'm going to repeat that, right? You take away time you will likely need to complete the less desirable task of that project. And it happens to the best of us. I mean, when you procrastinate, man, if you wait too long to actually do something, the opportunity does this. It goes right over your head. Right over your head. Absolutely right over your head. And that opportunity may not be available again, right? It may not be right there readily available for you to take advantage of. So that's why it's important to not procrastinate, right? Giving yourself less time to handle, right, the less desirable task of a project, it's not a good habit to actually get into. Trust me, it's not a win-win at the end. It's likely that this less desirable task, you need more of your focus and concentration in order to do it well, right? Therefore, it's likelier that you will need more time to complete this part of the project, right? All caused by procrastination. The fact that you subtracted time, right? The fact that you subtracted time from the overall project because of your procrastination will lead you to work faster on this less desirable part of the project in an effort to make up for the lost time and still meet the project completion deadline, which makes your project sloppy, right? It's going to end up becoming sloppy. You heard? Sloppy. And who wants a sloppy project? Nobody does, right? So as a result, you will be less able to take breaks. We need to take breaks from work. We can't overwork ourselves, right? We need to take breaks away from work because if you procrastinated on an easier, more enjoyable part of the project, this means that, you'll have to work even harder and faster on this less enjoyable portion of the project just to meet your deadline, right? Or you might end up missing the deadline, right? You might end up missing the deadline, which can cause damage to your reputation, And one thing I stand strong on is reputation. It could damage your reputation, credibility, and profit. So if you're a business, you're procrastinating, right? It can actually, affect your profit as a business, right? All through procrastination, right? So chances are very high, right? Chances are that you will produce lower quality work on this less enjoyable portion of the project. And the project can hold as a result because you have to work harder and faster on this portion of the project. It's going to affect it, all right? So don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. If at the top of the new year, that should be your main goal. Like, don't procrastinate. It's no good, right? No good. Because that, as you can see, procrastination doesn't help to make your project easier. So if you got projects, it doesn't make them easier or go smoothly. On the contrary, it causes you to have to work harder. So you can actually spend, a roughly equal amount of time on each portion of the project, right? Have optimal focus on each portion and produce your best work, right? Produce your best work for each portion of the project. That's the ultimate goal. You want to be able to produce the best portion, produce the best work for each portion of your project. So you have a project broken into different sections. You don't want any section of that project compromised because of procrastination. That makes sense as a whole. I felt like there was a need to talk about procrastination today because a buddy of mine I was supposed to be engaged in some business with, he's just been procrastinating. Every time I hit him up, he has an excuse. And I'm the one with the idea that's going to help catapult him. But I'm not chasing him. It's going to be his loss, right? Due to his procrastination. I don't got to work any harder or any slower on any part or portion of the project because I didn't even get the project started yet. But at the end of the day, his procrastination is going to cause an entire project to go over his head, and he's going to miss a great opportunity. People, let's not procrastinate, right? To make a long story short, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I just wanted to hop in here on this Sunday and just drop this gem about procrastination, man, because I think that's a huge part of people's downfall, right? That's a huge part of people's downfall. That's a huge reason why they don't accomplish certain things. That's just an ultimate huge reason why they just stagnant in what they're doing and they really don't ever see any growth. Stop procrastinating, right? Get like I did. I got on YouTube. Get on YouTube with it, right? Stop the whole procrastination. If y'all found this video informative, if it helped uplift you, may you feel like, yo, listen, I'm going to stop procrastinating. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with family and friends because we all got family and friends that procrastinate. Again, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.